Hello and welcome back to this game.
This game.
This one right here. Hang on.
This game! Wait,
That
did we
one.
change the title and game?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Luke at me. Oh yes. Last time
God.
we met Godot and we crossed swords with Luke at me. Ace Detective.
And we won.
No.
We won. We
won.
successfully declared him the thief.
Oh,
Did
but,
you
then,
do it?
but then
Did-
the bullshit's happening, right?
Oh right, bullshit's happening.
Because no one could match my intellect. Sorry, I was having to step away for a moment.
He's
know
a
you-
mask to mask.
Oh, right. I need to get that ready.
All right, we'll get that ready. We'll
Get
get that ready.
immediately.
Stockpile,
Okay.
stockpile.
Maisie,
Yeah,
I know you
Stockpile.
really want to know what's
There we go.
in my mug of tea, but standing right in front of the screen to do it is not the best. Okay.
Okay, I've got it.
Unselected data? Yes. Ron! Oh, that's right. Ron is
Oh boy.
furiously declaring himself guilty for reasons unknown.
No, Ron, we got it, dude. It's fine, Ron. Don't worry about it.
Dude,
Truth is,
if you
I've
really were
been masked.
if
Sorry.
you really were masked to mask, then you would want to get away with it.
Mhm.
But I want credit for my crimes.
I guess there's
Not your crimes.
Truth is, I've been masked to mask all along.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually masked to mask, can you?
Oh my god.
I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all.
You just don't want to give us one.
I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime.
Yo, Desi, where was he?
Well,
All
she
right.
spoke for that. She doesn't
did.
know.
Oh, yeah.
She came home from racing on her motorcycle and found him asleep.
I think hearing something in the back that might be.
That is Jay, and
We're hearing
somehow
Jay's
during the
background
6.5 hours, we never heard that.
Yeah, where?
Yeah.
Exactly, Jay.
I feel like there was some testimony as to where he was. Bit of a pitiful guy. Okay.
Was it from Larry?
Maybe? Might have been, because they're coworkers, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me.
It's a me.
It's a me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all.
Wait. Isn't brooch spelled with two O's?
That's brooch.
I've seen both.
Brooch and
Yeah.
brooch
I
are
feel like
very
brooch-
similar, yeah.
If with an A is like for different, it means a different, something different. I don't know. Is this me?
Oh, who was the
Yes.
judge? Yeah, I guess
I
it
think
was.
it was, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I gave up. Ron.
Yeah.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken. You and me both.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
God damn.
You're doing great.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
It's
You're winning
Lawyer
all
Kirby.
goddamn week.
It's Lawyer Kirby.
I cannot believe it. How could you do?
All right. There.
Oh, right, this is me.
Yes.
Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you're only to get one chance to testify, all right? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I will keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask Demasque.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll I'll do my best.
This kind of seems to be rather backwards, but I'm going to go with this. This is fine.
Oh my god. Our defendant is buddying up with the prosecution to get convicted. All right, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Yes, honey.
Eh, eh.
I get some music in here, please. No! Oh, thank God. Alright, right.
You may think you're the real mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
Lunar!
I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity. I mean, believe me, I've got my reasons.
With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
What should I do? It sounds we're about to get sidetracked again.
Press harder.
Press harder!
Alright.
So why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
Yo, why?
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-holic.
Nice. Nice! So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony, I beg of you.
Okay.
Hold it. I thought you were gonna be the one to show us the proof. You know that you're the real mask, the mask, and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy.
Hey, no, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Because you're the one who wants this!
Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change.
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already.
I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be masked the mask.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn.
Anyway,
Let's come back to the beginning. Okay, what we doing? Could have stolen the urn, could he? Oh? You got no alibi? UGLY?
I've been a judge for a long time. A very, very long time. And this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi.
But I tell you, I was in Lordly Taylor that night. No. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse.
Hold on.
Just tell.
What is it, Nick?
Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but...
You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee.
That sounds nice. Well, I think maybe I can.
Godot stands on his on his council table just so he can be taller than Phoenix.
I speak from thee to up on high.
He likes to be
Take
tough.
this sword and duel me. Do I have evidence that he is not? Found in the KB security building at
The
1
key card?
a.m.
Yeah, is it the wallet? Wait, the key card.
Yeah,
what do you
there's
mean?
camera
There
data.
was a key card right next to it.
The warehouse camera went off at 1 a.m. Fountain pen, check. Come to KB security at 1 a.m. So do you think that... Do we know who found this? Was it Larry? It was Larry.
yes.
Larry
Because the
brought us
picture.
the wallet.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
Leaves
that.
a record when you... Do we have a record?
Does Delight also belong to that same company?
Yeah, he works for them.
Yeah, he works for
Oh.
KB Security with Larry.
Okay.
What does
Wait,
the
Or
key
you have
card
a
say?
transcript.
Gotta be the wallet.
You think? But if Larry found
yes.
it, then that doesn't show where Ron was. It just shows that he was in that building at some point.
Maybe it's enough of to cast a shadow of doubt.
Like, it could cast a shadow of doubt to lead him to confess where was he? Like, when was he there?
Yes, I have evidence. I
I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie?
Well,
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
Every
I am
time.
not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime. I guess the letter?
No. What?
Mm,
The letter says, go to KB Security at 1 a.m.
Oh, well, alright, maybe that. Except I would show, well... Mr. Delights,
Oh.
I believe you've seen this before, correct? I almost wonder if both would have worked.
Maybe.
Maybe.
that's
What is that?
Blackmail letter.
Oh.
What is it?
A blackmail letter.
I just
That's
said
what it
that.
looks like from the contents.
Blackmail? But it's
According to this letter,
green!
At 1 o'clock in the morning on the night of the crime, Mr. Ron Delight was ordered to go to the offices of KB Security.
1 o'clock in the morning?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
no.
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway.
So more like 10.
Not 2. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee and playing that sexy guitar!
Stop playing the guitar.
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot.
God damn it.
All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Mr. Wright, it's true that I received that blackmail letter. But whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, right? Sorry if I'm sounding dramatic. I I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ah, that was brilliant.
Well, Mr. Wright, it sounds like you need some more evidence after all.
Yeah, this stupid kid.
Now then, let's see your evidence. Demonstrate this court that Mr. Delight actually went to KB security that night.
Now,
This would be the wallet?
Walletto.
Ah?
It's Walletto.
Ah.
Ah.
Present.
Ah?
Ah. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence? What is that?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious.
And
I am. And? Not, surely?
Jay. And don't call me
What?
Shirley. I thought
This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB Security that night.
No!
good. Not every time, please.
No, not every time. Whenever he says how, it takes a sip of coffee. This is indeed sad. Romanticists are forever blind to the reality that lies before them.
Huh? What does that mean?
Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KB Security? What purpose did it serve? Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi for her dear husband instead. You see these straws? I am grasping at them all.
Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. The key card to KB Security's CEO's office.
You press button.
CEO's office?
What's wrong? No snappy comebacks?
Do not make me grab my guitar.
The fact is that Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night.
Order!
Wait, may I redo that line?
Okay.
There you go.
Better.
There you go.
So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. That's his in-game voice. Objection.
Sorry, I did not mean to get so curt with you. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But did you actually investigate the CEO at all?
Oh shit, I forgot about due process.
Well, no, I guess not.
According to a man of blackmail with no proof, yes. I am not sure what I think of that, because it might be actually accusing, but it's fine.
It might be. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Oh.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself.
Oh.
You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
There's someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. It's probably Larry.
Larry Butts.
When something
Larry.
smells, it's gotta be the butts.
Take that.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
Hey!
You don't remember him, Your Honor? That might be for the best.
Does he always call him useless?
No. Larry was not as bad as he is in this game in the first game. I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
that.
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
Probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is this key card.
Yeah, that's the key card they use in the building I work in. According to the serial number, this is the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data.
You son of a bitch.
Well, Mr. Godot?
The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard.
Oh, KB.
I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the key card. Yeah. It is the data, by the way. Key card data. Once it's
Okay.
take it away.
Data. So what does it show?
Each key card has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
But that means it can't be Mr. Delighttress's mask. Bailiff? Thank you. The mask in this photo.
Ah, it looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then...
I thought I was going to sleep. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be démasqué.
Good job! You did it, Nick!
Hey,
That's enough! I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
But he wants it.
Save it
what's
for the
wrong, Your
bedroom.
Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Someone's gonna object. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight,
3, 2.
Not guilty.
One.
Not
No.
guilty.
Not guilty!
Hey!
Not guilty.
Congratulations.
It felt a little anticlimactic.
Why
but
does
okay.
it? Why does it feel like it's not over?
Court is now adjourned.
Because we don't know who the
We
master
did it.
really is.
Well,
Another
didn't we-
victory in the
Didn't we
bag.
say it was Luke?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
it was Luke.
Yeah, Luke
I
did it. He
refuse to
even-
believe that his nose can't fit under there. It is
Mhm.
physically impossible.
It bends!
It's cartilage. It's bendy.
How?
Upwards.
It's cartoony video game.
Like a cartilage.
There was no. Well, I guess Luke had a meltdown, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that all
Also,
happened
Jay.
last time, so nothing. There was no fun meltdown so far today. All right.
No.
Nick, you did it. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy.
Oh, Mr. Light.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Aw, well, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Saps, you finally got a voice today.
Yay!
Oh, Pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who's this woman?
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's nobody. She's a
You're blushing! How dare you do that in front of Mystic Maya?
No, don't hit me. No.
You should be ashamed of yourself!
Oh, this is precious.
We're not.
She
Help!
slapped me. Ow.
Carly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife.
I still can't get over the fact that your name is Desiree or Desire Delight.
Mr. Nick!
Yes, yes.
You're even worse than I thought!
No,
No.
You're
Carly.
behind the back of your own client!
No, Pearls.
Pearl, no.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I never forgave you!
Ow, a double slap.
Hmm.
Critical.
Pearl, you stumble slap.
There's a Pokemon joke for you.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back, and the thief has been caught.
Clueless, the estranged daughter. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here.
But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please. You're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
Oh, what is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is,
Come on, give the kids some time.
Faint guitar in the distance.
Oh, don't tempt me. I can do that. This is out of nowhere, just like a way far away.
He's down the hall. That's where the coffee machine is. We can hear him out there.
ah,
This is over by the
Mm.
He's just a little that. He's got a little bit of a touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trites.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Ain't your buddy, pal.
I ain't your pal, friend.
Ain't your
I ain't your
friend.
friend, amigo.
I ain't your amigo, compadre.
Shit.
I ain't your compadre, paisano.
Ooh.
Alright.
I
I'm
did
not your
not think-
Parsino, man.
I did not think you would bring Mario into this. Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Cain Bullard was discovered.
Woohoo! New case!
Kane Bullard. Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait, body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 2nd. 12.
Shit.
One of the
Shit.
Well,
Well, not taking this case. Bye.
well,
1 a.m. on October 12th.
Where did
You
we
don't
just
mean
prove that Ron's alibi was?
Oh! That's right, amigo.
Ain't
At
your
the
amigo
same
chum.
time, a cheap. Do not start with me again. At the time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of CB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You have figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you not had enough coffee this morning?
How long have you known this? Did you know this before or during the trial?
I see a
You
lot.
piece of shit.
Have you already forgotten about the piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out. What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbued with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you did not know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of CB Security.
First of all, KB. Second of all, was. I thought he was still.
He was a professional security guard.
An employee of KB Security?
I thought we knew that. Maybe we just
It looks
assumed
like-
that.
Yes, it looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
Wasn't there another case in the series where someone tried to get convicted of theft, but they would have an alibi for murder? Maybe.
I would not know.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
I could fly if I wanted to.
I knew it.
Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you.
Ron DeLight, you're going back to prison again.
Back?
This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
No, he's going to jail, not prison. There's a difference.
What? That
You
can't.
was-
This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite, my bestest bud.
You son of a bitch.
You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't go back. You won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Nice
I've
of
always
you.
been a fool.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I don't know.
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Have we?
At least let me have some fun while I am here.
I know you, sir.
This guy. Who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Wait. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Bye.
That did not go great.
Mm-mm.
So there's the twist. There's the murder we were waiting for.
Nick? How could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Oh, Ronnie!
Shoot! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? It's always murder. Every time. Every single time. There are no exceptions.
I mean, I had a feeling.
Has it been a murder where we've not seen the person die? Like there's some kind of
A
like
murder-
oh, I'm having a great day, and then they're on the floor and like, oh, I can't believe I'm the culprit.
Wait, what?
He's talking about the intro trailer where people usually
Yeah,
are
I
killed.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's when the stone statue was used as the murder weapon of the first lady. Not the president first lady.
Oh, the
but
thinker?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my birthday!
Happy birthday
Happy birthday,
to
Seth.
you.
Let's go
What's
get
this?
Mario Party.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose. I don't buy it.
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
It looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder, huh?
I think I'm going to head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's alright. I'm going to disappear from this.
What? Sure, but why?
Alright, I'll grab the starting blocks for you.
I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with.
Uh-oh.
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together. Full of love and happiness.
Go
Probably
into
have
like
things
the
to do.
back room and there's like a basket of candles and flowers and perfumes. It's like,
Oh.
I made this for you. Bye.
Pearl? I have so many
I can
questions.
hear you. Bye.
I have so many questions and I want answers to none of them.
Pearls is so
Good,
caught
because
up
you're
in
not
her
getting
fantasy.
any.
She forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. How good.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone.
She gone.
Okay, Nick. Time to get going on this murder investigation.
Okay.
Alright.
Just like old times.
Mystic Maya, I want a little sister.
Excuse me, Pearl, what?
Phoenix chokes on his coffee.
Understandable.
I guess we did kind of adopt her.
Yeah.
I
So,
guess, yeah,
what do we do
Maya
now?
would be the next of kin, so.
So what do we do now?
What do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know.
Like, look it up?
Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Okay.
Motorcycles. You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Oh god, she's rubbing off on
Nicky
Maya.
boy.
Nicky boy, speaking of
Nicky
asking
boy.
around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too.
Burn.
You must be relieved we got the secret urn back, huh?
You bet. There's something a little different about it, though.
Hmm.
Don't me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster.
I just remembered Maya's shit-eating grin in the corner.
Hooray!
But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
I spent time in Danganronpa. Don't
I left some wine, rose petals, and the murder case file in the back for you two.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am.
I am who am. Oh.
And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible that that urn is a fake?
Oh, it just got covered in paint.
Well, I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Karain Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
How would you not know?
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Karain Village in a long time. What's up with that? So I guess people still go to Karain Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you have to undergo severe training. Read that line perfectly.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
Is that what happened last year? Is what happened last year still bothering you?
Hmm.
That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the Karain technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened, but that's not what happened.
Yeah, that's not what
Right.
happened, though.
Yeah.
That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but
No spoilers here.
I guess I'm still a little bit shaken up, that's all.
Sounds like being the master of Karain is going to be a heavy responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Get out of here. So
Where
we can go back here.
We can still go to Atmi.
Our office now.
What? It's my office.
No,
Ah,
that's how it works.
You're in jail. That's how it works. See?
No,
we
he-
get it now.
On my
Right.
birthday!
Well, I guess
On
he'd be
your-
in jail.
On your birthday!
Actually, no, yeah, I guess he'd be in jail awaiting appeal. So yeah, not prison.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because he was supposed to be the criminal. Though his nose
Whoa.
won't fit in the mask.
It will.
This
It's
this
bendy.
place this place is literally crawling with cops. They're crawling around.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Gumshoe
Look
on
at
all
them, they're on all
fours.
fours and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes on all fours on the wall.
Oh, God.
scary.
They'll never see me up here, pal. Yeah.
What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually masked to mask,
I'm gonna miss
this
that.
must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, where's our friend?
Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working under the murder case.
But wasn't he in charge of the mass investigation all the way up to yesterday?
That was yesterday. This is today.
Yeah.
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
Points for the quality of the impression. And I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya.
Oh. Okay, let's get out of here.
He could,
Probably
though.
nothing.
We don't know.
Yeah, nothing to see. Nothing to see. Nothing to.
Nothing
I just had to do an
say.
impression of Maya doing an impression of Gumshoe.
Mhm. And it worked.
Two levels
good.
in.
Mask. October 13th. Mask. The Mask's hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya.
Miss Delight.
All I wanted to do was help my dear Roddy.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating, she doesn't need your help beating something up.
Herself up.
Beating herself up.
Herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please. Please help Roddy. He's not a killer, I swear. My Roddy wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Oh, really? Are you serious? I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. You just met her.
I want to talk. But run! Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
Please die!
If maybe you could die, please, if it's not too much trouble.
Do you mind if I,
Stab
Just
you.
kill you. if that's okay? Anyways, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you. That's just a fantasy for him.
Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in the fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief, haha, the very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Yeah, what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
Oh, sure, let's talk about that.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind of just curled into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. smile.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. Oh, I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Ah! Ah!
Oh!
Please stop it!
He screamed. Oh, I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Everyone is so terrible. And then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger. All by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow, that's a great story.
Yes. You may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
It's so romantic. I fell in love too, I guess, with Ron.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
We literally
Oh,
went through
wait,
this.
that actually happened.
That happened.
Maya, did you forget what I did? with Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not so distant future. Gulp. Video game, what are you trying to pull? Just a few months
No
ago. What are you
spoilers.
talking about?
Well, I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
You mean Ace Detectives?
No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives.
Oh, then you must mean thieves.
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. I know you hated all criminals. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, did you go to Detective Atme's office anyway? Or why did you go to that?
Well, as the trial went on, I started getting more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously, the real mask. The mask is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah.
And Detective Atme knew more. Sorry. And Detective Atme knew more about the mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then, you went there to ask him some questions.
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. The secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Oh yeah, we saw that bag get there yesterday too.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
Miss Delight, do you know about KB Security?
Oh, don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard yesterday,
Or today? Or whatever.
Today.
was it today?
Yeah, technically it was all today.
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know.
KB Security is only 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
Oh no.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well,
I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
It's a flying motorcycle, like in that book.
Like in that book.
Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? Bring your friend.
No, I'll pass. Thanks. Why don't you just tell me about where it is and we'll go ourselves?
what a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Miss Delight told us the location of KB security. Great.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, CEO's office.
Bum bum ba bum 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 ba
Hey. Okay.
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect the CEO's office.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, it's secure.
It means that
Hey.
nobody can hear you scream.
Ah!
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
Today was a real train wreck for you guys, eh?
Hey. Hey now.
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made us real fools.
But hey, remember I said that be saying pal is my thing. I don't know where you're getting this from, but anyway,
Pal.
yes,
I am your pal, friend.
You're always our pal, Gumshoe. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Or something to that effect.
She's got that on lock.
do I really sounds like that to you, pal?
Oh no.
Oh no. If the gumshoe fits.
Hey. Well, anyway.
Police, there's been a second murder.
No.
Somebody get the boy in ointment.
The bomb is right here.
The boy in ointment.
The boy. I got a boinses on my loinses.
Oh.
The point is, I can tell that that's not what it was supposed to be the different part of the body. But the point is, I can tell when someone puts the heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow. I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Maya, we've known him for how many years?
Maya.
He saved your life.
Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. All right,
Maya,
Gumshoe,
what are
let's talk.
you talking about? We love Gumshoe.
Gumshoe's great.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to, and I have never.
Is that gonna stop you?
No, I can't do it.
Hey, come on. What about we put our hearts into our work?
What about
And
how
Lloyd
we
says
put
I
our
ain't
hearts
supposed to
into
tell
our...
us yet.
Oh. What about how we put our hearts into our work?
You do
Things
okay
are
tonight?
really working against us right now, and we need help.
But
Oh,
my
the crocodile,
job
the
stays.
crocodile tears.
Okays, I'll tell you. Just don't cry on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
Wow.
Wow.
The victim's name was Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 a.m. this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 a.m. in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in his room.
It happened at exactly the same time that the mask was stealing that urn, huh? Catches me by surprise every time.
Okay. October 12th, 1 a.m. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt force trauma.
Ew.
So, why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one. Mulan's body was stashed away in that safe.
Oh!
Oh.
Ooh, well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened up the safe this morning, he came out and was all over the floor.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
Oh,
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard. Wait, it's Billiard. Billiard. Billiard, not Billiard.
Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize it was wrong.
Yeah.
So, what happened to Mask?
he's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy is waiting to sort out.
Now that's a detective I know and love.
Think about it. Abby was always around when calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place.
It was pretty obvious.
Yeah. I was hiding at the scene. Crimson. That's right. Yeah. Screw that guy. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. Don't ask how his nose fits in there, though. I have no idea.
Okay, I won't. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he's bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a detective, that's all. But there's just one thing I can't figure out about this voiced heist.
His first hoist.
Yeah, the Tia of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping and I've been carrying it around for no apparent reason. Since the thief was already under arrest, you guys can keep it, yeah.
Evidence.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
Is it Ron or Larry?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it.
I see nothing recognizable about the guard.
Oh, we still have all the evidence from the last case. This is still the
is
same
technically
chapter.
still the same chapter, yeah.
Oh.
2 cases in 1 chapter.
What? Maybe that's hair behind it? What am I supposed to see?
Oh, that prosecutor! I really don't like that guy! The way he used her own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight?
Yeah, I think he did that. He did it that way because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway, and it's a pretty good trustworthy source.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Who is that masked man?
Oh, Prosecutor Godot, well, he's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just shows up one day at the prosecutor's office and came out of nowhere.
Is he licensed?
That's right. He said
We
that this
haven't
was his
checked.
first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to the records anyway, but... No way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court and a maverick that gives me goose pimples.
Goose pimples? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around.
Alternate universe R.L. Stein.
Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Yeah, we did.
No, that is not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret.
Let's look at some.
This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out for just a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it! This is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed,
Ah!
Ooh, I should use that more often.
Wow, look at that huge framed photo.
It was a gift from his lover. Red White.
It was a gift from his lover.
Red White.
Tall mountains. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
And there's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days.
Oh.
Rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Ew, think about it. A dead guy was lying in here all night.
Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about the fingerprints. There were none. There were none. I know you're gonna ask, I gotta break my rule anyway.
I was gonna ask, you were right. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullet's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, who else knew the combination?
I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot. Do it.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had an airtight alibi. I checked. Everyone except one, that is, and they're not guilty. Thanks.
Was it Bullard?
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief, Ron DeLight.
Oh.
What? Ron DeLight? He was the security chief.
Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Alright, that's new info. Outline.
This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
Oh my god, Maya.
No, Maya.
How long have we been doing this?
Probably not, Maya.
So you mean
Yeah, I think that this string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
you mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed in the safe door?
Maya, pay attention.
She can't be serious, can she?
What's this?
Check out this big, thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Oh, it was the CEO's magic cards.
Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah!
What did you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about... Oh, Damask! It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes.
Huh? Hey, Nick, look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Emanon, 100,000. This looks
Seems
like
low.
a list of... looks like a list of all the treasures that Damask stole.
So then, $100,000 is the value of the stolen item.
I don't know, that number seems kind of low to me.
Hmm.
I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list.
Is that legal? Probably not.
Evidence.
You know,
Oh.
Bhutan.
Button? Big red button? Maya, push it.
Push.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Push!
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, cut it out, don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
My lumbago.
What is that button anyway? Gumshoe, shut it off!
It's an emergency buzzer. It says right here on the panel.
You think I know how to read?
No. No.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that too, so I asked around downstairs. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
Get that out of the way.
Think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Who's that gonna be? I wonder.
Why do I have a bad feeling?
You should.
Why do I feel dread?
Because
These look like these look like some kind of bookshelf slash rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunches of files.
Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading if you had insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something.
UFO?
UFO?
Alright, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
We talked to
done?
a security guard? Security room, new place.
Yep.
Ah.
Wow.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a very busy room.
Wow, this is really something else.
For a security guard office, it really doesn't feel very secure.
What is that coat hanging from?
Oh,
Oh,
you
a
know,
It looks like a lever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's normal.
KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be.
Mhm.
Hey, Nick, what's up?
So he is here.
My
That's-
man!
That's Larry's jacket.
Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya here with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good.
No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He is so hopelessly clueless. Oh my god.
That's an insult to Clueless Anonymous.
Mm.
Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, I've got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. I'm gonna need some money.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then, and this is now.
Larry, we saved your ass in court. Shut up.
Larry, for the love of God. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
If you tell Maya, she's just gonna tell me. Actually, she might not tell me now.
Hey, I'm a god, a pro. I just can't give away information for free.
He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kitten's got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes, so tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here.
Yeah.
And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Okay. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there was no warning at all. It all happened so sudden-like. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like, maybe skipping out of work or going to pick up hot chicks or something? Not that I would ever do that.
No, that's just you. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard?
Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on the monitors at all times.
Monitors?
There are security cameras set up in each room around the building.
You've got like 9 monitors. Rate my setup.
It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. I already lost one.
Oh.
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams in this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. but I'm no amateur either. So if it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Ooh, why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb.
Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
You are dumb.
Hey, give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me! That's not fair, Nick!
Huh? Eh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is that you were here that night, right?
Oh.
Oh boy.
Larry!
Why are you
Larry.
looking at me like that?
Larry! Oh no, I knew I smelled something bad, and it was the butts after all.
Well, it was like I always say. That was then, and this is now.
Looks like I'm gonna have to break those psych locks.
He wasn't here that night, was he?
Larry, tell the truth. Hey Larry, there's something I want you to look at.
Hey, Nick, I told you.
Okay, he's just.
I don't know.
Oh,
we
is
already-
that right?
Oh.
Oh, actually, I got. Have we read this before? or what?
Nope,
yeah.
nope. Stop right
Yeah.
there.
This is just general. I don't have anything to say about that dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Night of the crime.
Oh,
On the night of the crime,
Oh well.
were you working hard like you were supposed to?
Was of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
But that was this is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too?
Never. I don't sneak out. I'll tell you what. I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow, now that's confidence.
What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
The
Not
evidence
I
that
have any
Larry,
chain.
the evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is
Probably not here yet.
Maybe the
he
buzzer.
might not be here yet. I imagine that this would be obvious. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again.
Maybe the buzzer. Like, if the buzzer did go off, but he wasn't here to hear it. So did it
Alright,
make
Larry.
a sound?
Larry, listen to me. Don't move from the spot. I'm gonna be back to kick your ass later, okay?
I won't. Wait, what?
You heard him.
Something, something is written on this poster in fine print.
A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Signed Wendy Allbag, supervisor!
No!
Hi, guys.
No!
Is that-
done with me? Did
Is this why Rhonda Light has her helmet and like radio transceiver thing?
No!
Why does he
No.
have those things if he doesn't work here anymore?
No!
He's actually his son or
I
some
knew.
relative.
Ah, no, I think the chat made that up.
I don't know anymore.
Did
I
you
knew,
know he's
I knew
my
I
little
felt dread
funny
in my
boy?
heart. Oh no!
Ronnie boy.
She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you've come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun.
Yeah, sounds scary, all right.
Well, unfortunately, she's on vacation,
Thank
and that's why
God.
I am so relaxed right now.
She's gone. We're safe. We're safe.
Are we?
We're safe. Why, yes.
We're safe.
For how long
Shut up, we're
I
safe.
approach?
Get out of here.
I will
Hey, Larry.
run through this wall if I could.
I have no idea what he's saying anymore. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it?
That's right.
Did you know that you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scoured and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it? Oh, sorry. So what happened if you do? Got it, you greenhorn?
So why hang your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident.
Larry, please.
Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Huh?
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a different reason. Yeah.
Who puts a self-destruct button here?
Oh,
Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they?
did you say hmm?
Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. You push them, people scream. I always kind of thought they were just some kind of decoration or something.
Oh boy.
How'd this guy ever get a job here anyway?
Oh, that's my partner seat.
Your partner?
Life partner.
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually, and she's kind of a weird old lady. You probably wouldn't know her.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine.
Who drinks chocolate milk?
It works. Oh, it still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Chocolate milk right there.
God. Chocolate milk.
Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them.
I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry.
Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it, not that I've tried.
And how do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking! It was a personal investigation, alright?
Professional.
Professional! Oh, that's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No, Biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere?
Somewhere.
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 instruction manual. What are you gonna do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'll start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork.
Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh yes, continuing the trend of everyone being able to read Nick's mind. I think that's
Is
everything.
that everything? think so.
I guess that's
Could
why
we
they
present
wanted-
things? Hmm. The card? I mean, he gave us the card in the first place. Oh, the button.
I mean, there's no
Oh,
fingerprints
this
on it,
button?
though.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, there's something I want you to look at.
You could have hit it with like the side of his hand, with his elbow or something.
Sure.
Face.
Hey, Nick, I told
Okay.
you. I know nothing about this piece you have presented to me.
Could have thrown a masquerang at the button.
Okay. Coming on, jewel. It looks like it's minus $1,000.
And it's also
$1,000?
steadily increasing in price.
Left hand of Hades sounds really metal.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything more? Yeah, like we need evidence.
Yeah, we gotta look around.
Mm.
Yes, let's go here. Where's
Sure.
Michaela?
Maybe something's new. It's October.
The Treasures of
It's
Korean
my
exhibit
birthday.
is all ruined now.
Maya.
I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Damask's Desires.
Ew. I'll be right back.
That would probably attract a lot of attention.
Mm. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Great.
We examined stuff. No, probably not. Probably
If I had to
nothing
guess,
real.
there's probably nothing here.
In the basement.
Not on here.
Currently October.
Oh,
Oh.
it's you, Mr. Wright.
Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around down here for?
So how's it going? What about the Sacred Urn?
The urn? Oh, that. Yeah, it's been taken care of already.
What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yeah, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it.
Hey.
It was Damask's wife that found it.
No.
Well, anyway, I'm so relieved.
How's it going?
Hey, Adrian. How's it going?
I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along.
Looks that way right now.
It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures.
Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her.
Mhm.
So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago.
And when was it that the masked calling card arrived?
That was about 10 days ago.
So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all.
I guess so.
But why?
But why?
What? So Mask Damask murdered someone as well?
Well, that's how things look right now.
Yes, but I thought he was here stealing the urn at that time.
Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already.
Yeah, let's defeat those Huns.
On
Dang
the
it.
night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him.
He claims that's the way he always operates.
I'm sitting around like, ooh.
That's just what he says, so he can have an alibi when he commits the thefts himself.
Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo, dressed up as Damask pretty well.
I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back.
Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
What is it?
I'm not exactly sure. But somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything about it. Why would I?
Adrian!
Naughty, naughty.
Cyclops!
What do you think this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Uh-oh.
No.
Adrian, what sins have you committed?
What do you mean?
Share with us your sins.
Okay, we'll
Let's
have
talk
a
about the sins.
We'll talk about it. Get to know each other a little
Let's have a
better.
little chat about it.
Mm-hmm.
Urn.
Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn at all?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit.
The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake.
A fake.
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine?
Do we?
Is it the picture? Is it the publicity photo of the not of him, but of the urn? Where is that? That might be this.
I think we have to wait for Pearl.
Hmm.
Oh,
that might
that
be
makes
it, yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We might need to come back later. I don't think I have enough evidence. Goodbye, Adrian. Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Go to the detention center. Haven't been there yet.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's Saps Day.
Yay.
I
Oh, no.
already told you it's not me.
For sap days, there's a lot of saps.
Yeah. It's his day off.
Yeah, I'm on vacation, guys. See you never.
Watch is gonna end with old bag.
Oh,
God damn it.
no.
Good.
A
Perfect. present.
sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, and we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought that he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
Alright, guess not
Uh-oh.
here.
The office? Wait, if we go back to the office, will Pearl have returned? Maybe? No. Shoot.
It's my break.
Saps, come back from break. Where are you?
I'm playing Tvevy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I can't even examine anything.
Oh, no, you cannot.
There's nothing there?
Oh.
Saps!
Hey, it's Saps.
Hey, you guys!
He's still alive.
We're investigating this place, so keep your hands to yourselves.
Boy, these policemen sure are a bunch of sourpusses.
Well, Mr. Ace Detective did make complete and utter fools out of them.
What's all this now? Moving along. The show's over.
Aww. It doesn't look like they're gonna let us investigate.
I guess we might as well call it a day for this place and go look somewhere else. Heh. Also, hi, Marmars. What's up?
Hello.
Sure. Uh-oh.
Hi, Marion. Shouldn't you be at bed?
I guess we have to break one of those cyclocks, huh?
We have the ability?
Might.
What was his first question again? Oh, proof that he was not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we look at the court record? Stare.
Should I try the button?
I don't think it's gonna be the button.
I don't think it's gonna be the button.
At least not yet, if it is.
Found.
Well, wait,
You
hold
wanna
on,
look
hold
into
on.
it?
Take a look at the wallet, actually.
The crime.
He's the one that found the wallet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this.
Yeah, you're right.
Give it
I
a
guess
try.
so.
He found the wallet, saw a pretty picture in it, and decided to return it.
Oh, that's right.
Larry, were you working on the night of the crime?
You literally told us.
No.
This wallet. You know all about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday.
Give me a break. You expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday.
And which involved Desiree Delight.
What time was it when you found this wallet?
I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning, on the first floor of a company building. One o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Got him.
Ron Delight planted the wallet there, knowing that you would see the picture of his wife and try to return it.
But there's something you didn't think about.
And what's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. the murderer might have snuck in before that.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before me. Ha!
Why do I get the feeling that he doesn't get the seriousness of this?
But
Second.
Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift.
We do.
The
this.
time of death.
Oh. And
The
also
autopsy. That too.
That makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
that too. That would probably be better.
wait, so this
Yeah.
you think? Used?
I think
okay.
it's that.
Yeah, it was. There's a record of that being used at 1 a.m.
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of text from. Okay. I had to respond to that real quick. Leave a record, yeah.
yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know?
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
Oh. Well, what? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way!
Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift.
Oh.
Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
No!
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You got him.
You don't know that!
Alright, tell us about it.
Oh, I knew it! It's all my fault! It's my fault that the boss was killed! My fault!
Larry.
There was nothing I could do! I have more important issues to deal with too, man!
What happened that night anyway?
Madonna happened!
Madonna? You got tickets?
Madonna!
Huh? You're Donna.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Madonna.
Yeah, my daughter called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I want to see her, and he was standing there right next to her.
Oh,
Who was?
Her new boyfriend! It was like some horrible joke! Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser.
why?
Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Look, there's more to the story that we're not
Yeah.
Has Larry ever punched someone? Don't remember him punching people. Anyway,
I don't
so
think
is that why you left the security guard office?
I'm sorry. I never make up for it, Nick. What can I do? I did what you wanted.
He's curled up. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
He's being a tiny bitch.
Is there anything I can do? Anything? Just I'll do whatever I can do to make up for it. I swear you I will.
By the way, I actually have to
Larry.
head out for a solid minute, so I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Someone come for me while I'm gone, if I have a line.
yeah, well, I'm worried that now that we've done this, Pearls is about to be like, "Hey, everybody!"
Yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna really
guess-
quick, we're gonna pick up my aunt, so I'm gonna be gone for a solid 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
No
Okay.
problem.
Well,
Believe
see
in
you
you.
then.
See you then.
Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll at least get one bit of useful information out of him.
Loser. Nick!
Okay.
Jay, do you not like Larry suddenly?
No, I just understand him.
Oh,
Let's talk about the buzzer.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
No.
Shut the hell up.
But
That's the line.
go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart.
No.
I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard that I am.
I will slap you.
I know. Thanks, I try.
do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please tell us about the buzzer.
Okay, I guess so. Prepared to be wowed.
To be
Oh.
whaled.
To be wowed.
It's gonna be a whole topic.
Oh.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
I got it last year.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? I mean, he wouldn't know. He wasn't there.
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take one more look for me? Pretty please.
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't even think Larry could make a mistake like that.
What is it? What's wrong?
I have made a mistake.
God
Like
damn
that?
it.
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
That night, it went off just once in the morning, around 7 a.m., which was
No.
actually
1 a.m..
1 a.m.
1 a.m.? But that's the night of the murder!
Really? Are you serious? Oh, that's terrible. It cannot be.
Bad job,
Ah,
Larry.
shit.
1:02 a.m.
Larry, please.
Okay. We're saying anything else? Anything about this? Probably not, but. Okay.
I know nothing about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where is the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting has been overrated, you know, it's fine.
Oh my
What are
God.
you going on about, Larry?
Huh?
Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record?
Huh? The record? No. Nothing at all.
This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Hi, Gumshoe. Maybe now if we go back to the, oh.
Detective Gumshoe, about
Yeah,
this
he's
right
got-
here.
He's got nothing.
Nothing,
Okay.
huh?
Back to the office?
Yeah, let's try it.
Eventually.
I think this thing. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
No.
Detention center? Uh-oh.
Nope.
Back to Larry?
Yeah, maybe there's something we missed with Larry.
What did we need for Adrian?
We need to prove that the vase is the same vase.
Okay, so that's where we're waiting for Pearl.
Yeah, nothing's really progressed there. Yeah, it's gotta be Larry. But what? We talked to him. Did we talk to him about all these people?
Let's play your
Most
boss.
of
Probably not this one.
Jay.
Oh, the CEO of our company is a pretty good guy. Was.
Huh? Really?
Oh yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right?
Yeah, I did kind of notice.
Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I didn't expect much work from you, Larry, in return. Just don't expect much pay.
I see.
I guess I had to follow some kind of dumb law on having security here in the building.
So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel.
To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him.
God damn.
And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security.
Alright, can I punch him?
Why? I'm 25 now. It's about time I started giving some serious thought to my life.
Good, that's the way to be. What exactly are you thinking about, though?
Well, you know, my future, my dreams.
Larry, when exactly does this future of yours start?
A man's life begins at 30. That's my theory, anyway. I figure I got another 5 years of guilt-free screw-ups before I have to buckle down.
Larry, I think, forget it. We're just gonna have to come back to and have a nice long talk next time.
That Desiree is one awesome lady, all right? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time, don't you, Maya?
A long time, huh?
Oh shit, it's Maya! Oh, yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya.
I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. I think
I
we've
do. I
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
read that already.
yeah, we've shown him the majority of these, I think.
Okay.
Present an item. Did
Maybe
you try
that?
the list? Nope.
No.
Maybe?
Maybe?
No.
No.
What if I looked at the internet? Tippy tappy.
Is there anything we can present to Gumshoe? Oh.
Oh,
So about this. Oh wait, no, this is gonna be.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that?
hey, wait a minute, Maya.
What's wrong?
We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us.
Yeah, that's right. I might get back. So, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold.
Oh,
That's a pretty big build fold you got there, pal.
Panting with anticipation.
What's a billfold?
A dollar bill?
Oh,
Multiple?
we're saying that the binder is a wad of cash?
Yeah. Well, no, I think we copied it down onto a piece of paper or something.
Oh, now I really want you to show it to me, please. I want to live vicariously through you, please, pal. Come on. Give me
Tried
the
showing
money
you
up.
this, right?
Yeah, that didn't give us too many results.
You already tried this, I think.
Wait, I'm trying to make sure. Have we been to the detention center since Larry told us everything?
Yes.
Yeah, we have. Is there something we can present to Desiree?
You know anything about this
Oh,
button?
probably not. She probably doesn't care about these.
Probably not.
This?
Oh, excuse me. No. No.
No.
Oh, bless you.
No.
The walkthrough
Sorry,
was making me
disgruntled.
think that we should have gone to the detention center, but we already tried that. Why?
Try again?
No.
Hey,
What
you.
is the
What's
step immediately before the detention center then?
Talk to Adrian Andrews. Oh, you know what? There might be something we can do with her, like present the urn itself or something.
Can we do the Cyclock now?
I don't think we can. We have a buzzer record, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be Adrian.
Go, Adrian.
Adrian!
Present the buzzer record? No?
It says, you see Andrews, tell her that the sacred urn is taken care of, talk to her, and then move to the detention center because something will happen. Maybe
There
I
must be
missed
something
some-
else that we haven't done earlier.
I guess. Buzzer record. Did we present the blackmail letter? Oh, go to Gumshoe. Gumshoe, you need to present the blackmail letter.
Oh,
Oh.
weird.
Did I miss something?
Nope.
We just got a little turned around, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Did I have
Yes,
any
I
lines
did.
I missed out on?
You
No.
did not.
No, but Do you want to take Phoenix for a minute?
Sure.
All right, cool. Be right back.
I guess this is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About this blackmail letter.
Jay.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about it too there, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Bond Light anyways?
Well, Mr. Light used to work at the KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that now.
Oh, alright.
Seriously? Is that it?
Go to the detention center.
Swear. No!
No?
Okay, I'm bringing up the transcripts.
That's what Ark was doing just before you left.
I mean, I had the transcript open the entire time. Oh god, there's a lot of things you could present to, who was it? Oh, to Maya, never mind.
Yes, they found a corpse in a safe. How was the concert, Clueless?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Okay, so to Miss Andrews, did you show her the treasure exhibit poster?
Did you show
No.
her the poster? I guess we didn't do that.
Why would we need to?
I'm just saying, like, these are all the things I see will give you dialogue.
Is that going to give us progression, though, is the question.
Grr. Not the exhibit poster, apparently. Calling card? No. I'll see if I can find something that gives you anything unique.
I'm so happy you got your second urn back.
Well, I have you to thank for that, Miss Delight. And I'm sorry.
Huh? What are you apologizing for?
Because I mistakenly blamed your husband for taking it.
I told you, didn't I? My Ronnie could never do such a thing. Okay, that's...
I return.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Slappy.
Hello.
Wait, it didn't work?
No.
My suggestion?
Yeah, we still cannot go to the detention
Oh
center.
Okay.
Right.
I'll continue looking for more things to do. But we probably still did. Oh wait, now that you've shown him the thing, is there a conversation topic about it?
Is it?
No.
No.
Damn it. Did
I think this is the
you-
first time we've gotten, like, actually stuck in one of these sections.
Okay, so talk about the sacred urn, love at first sight, the night cream, emergency buster.
New dialogue first, though. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard. That's not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh, yeah. The victim in this case just doesn't make an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
It is no.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Oh, is this it?
Hmm?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just babbling like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick. Now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Gotta be a combo topic.
Yeah, here we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
nice. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Guess.
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn of some secrets during his kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy is kind of a money grabber.
Really? Me too! I just love money. I can't ever get enough.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Please.
Police have been stolen from. Thief.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Millions?
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. As you do.
Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
What secrets do you have, Maya?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against mass scare. Oh, he broke the mask. Yeah.
What, really?
Thanks, you two.
Yeah, and offering, or after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh?
I don't think it was sent to Ron.
Okay, now that this has happened,
Can we
Now,
go
yeah.
speak to Ron
So-
now?
What I see is you need to clear all talk out of Gumshoe. Talk about the Sacred Urn, Korean Village, Round the Light, Love at First Sight, the Night of the Crime, Emergency Buzzer, and examining the buzzer and the binder.
work.
Then
Yay!
opens up.
nice.
So those are the prerequisites.
Ah, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight, did they finally finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore.
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see,
On the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Rhonda Light, am I right? So the real question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
And nothing but the truth.
okay.
All right. Mask.
Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Mask the Mask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
Look at me! Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, a tragic clown!
You finally got a line tonight, guys.
Wow.
He was late on it.
On his birthday.
It was me!
On his birthday. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at the KB security at the time.
So then the person dressed up as Mask the Mask in this photo.
It's gotta be Detective Atme.
Yeah, we know. That's why he said mask.
the crime.
Ba-da-ba-ba, to mask.
So that night you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right?
Yes, I went to KB security at the time. The blackmail note I said I should.
You doing okay tonight, Lunar?
I'm sleepy.
Okay.
All right, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was.
This right here is such a good sprite. I love it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to open the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there.
There's some news.
Someone?
Huh?
Pardon?
And then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyways, I thought I should do something with the body.
So that's why you put it in the safe.
Oh my
Why?
god. What the hell? Why is that your reaction?
Yes, that's right.
Doesn't look good for you.
I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
You set them up and you knew there were blind spots. Why would you put the blind spots there?
Nick? All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kinda sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good. Also, he stopped stammering.
Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security?
Oh, never mind.
How did you know? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Essie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal. A thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway.
So he became demasked for Desiree, huh? Present.
Hey,
This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard.
Hey! This is a list of all the things Damask stole!
Good.
And that's the value of each item listed next to them, kind of. $100,000, $150,000.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me.
yeah, but scales of magnitude.
Even on the black market, the prices should at least be 3 times higher than that.
I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard.
And no other reason.
Hey, this is an article about my debut heist! Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my tail. Trail. But, Mask? Mask? Damask? He must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my damask costume in a nearby plastic bucket, and then quickly changed to my security uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wait. So.
The person in the background is supposed to be Ron, I'm guessing.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
but.
That was Wendy Oldbag.
Nope. Thankfully, it's not Wendy.
Now I'm confused. Who stole the diamond?
What? Wait, what?
Wow. Awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is that you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Nice.
But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Detective Atme found the Master disguise. That's interesting.
Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this.
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more now.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
What you got?
This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
Wait,
So did you start receiving?
Did Ron
Did you start
actually
receiving blackmail?
Sorry.
It's all right. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Sorry, I'm not sure if one of us is like on a slight delay or something. I was gonna ask did Ron actually steal the diamond?
I think that's what is being implied right now.
Huh.
Is he Master Mask or not? Who knows?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Eminon heist. That first letter, it said, "I know you did it." So someone found out about your true identity, just like that. It's not easy being a master thief, you know? I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So, in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000!
No one said anything about me being worried, you know.
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. The plans?
We're not
Nice
gonna hear
plans.
about. We're not gonna hear about the plans?
No,
Yeah.
it's at the top.
No, it's up at the top.
I don't know why I
Oh.
put it at the top.
I don't
Weird.
think it's ever done that before.
I think this is the first time we've gone over 4 topics to talk about with somebody, so it's just overriding the first one that was there
Makes
originally.
sense.
Oh.
What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure.
So Ron really was stealing them, but he was given plans to do it. He was the talent.
They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean the one who planned all the heists wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. Oops. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person who was blackmailing him.
So Ron Delight was masked the mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail.
All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Where a safe deposit box? Like, just goes through it to it with carrying this big painting. Nothing to see here. Gonna shove this into a safe deposit box.
You know, like normal people do.
Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So, you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans, too? Well, see, the truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth?
Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay?
Got it. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes, but please don't hurt me.
Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying.
Just what a liar would say.
All I did was hide his body in the safe for some reason. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Hey!
Pearl?
Missing Maya.
Yay!
Hey!
Hey!
Pearly!
Where have you been?
I got lines again.
You did! Congratulations, Pearls!
That was my line.
Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time? This whole 2.5
Also,
hours, basically?
remember how far away Rhine Village is.
Green. Yeah.
Ran the whole way there and back.
Yep.
The secret urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Karain Village to have it examined.
And? What did you find out?
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
2 hours by train, 30 minutes by foot if you're Pearl.
That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yeah, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there.
There was pink paint
okay.
in the basement.
Okay. We'll go find out how they got there.
Please don't forget about me.
No promises.
No promises.
All right, genuine article. Guess that means we can.
Well,
take
I
it.
wonder where we're supposed to go now that we have that info.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Adrian.
Hmm?
That's a good sign.
Oh, Pearl. How nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Oh,
Perhaps we'll find out how those pink splotches got there.
Hmm.
Well, they're
Perhaps.
not important.
I forgot about that.
you just gonna get right into it? Okay.
Hey, I
We
am.
might as well.
Hells yeah.
Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn?
No, I don't know anything about the urn.
Mm. Well, you say that, but what if I showed you this? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined.
Is that right? Well, that's nice, but I don't see how.
What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago.
Well,
And now,
and
now
before that.
yeah. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
The photograph of it?
Well, yeah, I guess. This is what it looked like when it came here.
Eh? This poster, it was made recently, right?
Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
Ah! I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now tell the truth.
Wait.
4.
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Eh?
Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
Looks like she's not going to give up that last psych block so easy.
Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
Paint?
We probably needed to examine the paint first.
Damn it! All right, speed run.
Womp
That's
womp.
Oh, wait, shit. I have
This
that.
box. Eh.
Ah,
Okay, great.
God.
This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. Oh,
Oh.
I see.
That's the box that the sacred urn was in. I made it myself.
It looks like there's some paint on it too.
And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
Alright, let's investigate again, Nick.
Oh, great.
Was that it?
Might have been.
I mean, you might want to double check some other
Burgers.
stuff first.
Big
No,
part
not
of a
the
big signboard. Oh,
Hamburger.
Burgers!
this is Burr. Why would anybody write hamburger that big?
Burgers.
Burgers.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I want to know what that
Means
joke is in Japanese.
Burr.
Grr.
Excuse me, are you
Alright.
hamburger, sir?
Looks to me
Well,
like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this pink mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink.
Mr. Nick, could it be what this odd shape is?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure this is it.
That's the box the sacred urn was in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
Great. Hmm.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would.
No way.
Great.
Oh.
Adrian! I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Adrian!
Present. Match
One
on.
more time.
Speedrun.
Hold. Mash B. Or hold B.
B B B B B B B B B B B B B
B.
B B.
Back to 3 pages, and it's only this chapter 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now the poster.
Alright. Is it the splotch on the ground?
Probably the paint.
I think either that or the box would work. Probably the box though.
I'd say probably the paint.
Well, Miss Andrews? Oh.
What is this supposed to mean?
Are we the dummies? Oh, nope,
Oh.
we're not. There is pink paint all over this urn.
Hmm.
And there's pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews.
But
Uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape.
you can get pink paint anywhere.
Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure.
Well, there is in my room.
Liar.
Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that it's the same paint.
Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint on the urn to the paint on the floor is...
The
The box.
Yeah, okay. This box.
The sacred urn.
The urn was stored in this, right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does do you justice, Mr. Wright.
Got him.
All right, talk to us.
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Sad samurai?
Well, that's not so hard to understand. Is it, Pearly?
No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken. On the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box
Brr.
when I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground.
Rash.
I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Karain Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Unfortunately, the shards were, fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I Am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written.
I mean, you were
She's
right.
More right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was originally Ami.
but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. She can't read! She can't read! She's a small child.
Person.
Cannot
Oh.
read.
Any
She never
sane
learned how to
literate,
read!
any sane literate person, any sane literate person.
That's
That's
my
the
line.
line.
Oh, pearls. Womp womp.
Oh.
She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it.
The Ami Faye statue. Aha.
Oh?
The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the Sacred Urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there was no paint marks on the wall where the warehouse was when we were there. Here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime at around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive in the from the mountain training. Oh my god, mountain training hall.
Mountain Training Hall.
Mountain training hall. And
We haven't.
I swear to you, I can read.
One day.
I
I
read.
will leave.
Read.
Sorry.
I never learned how to read. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. And at that time, the statue had been moved to and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews, what do you have to say for yourself?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved, but why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Oh, you don't say.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLight, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask show up here?
It was
A lot of different...
It was at me.
A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but
Oh, are we gonna end it here?
it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance.
To be continued!
To be
Nice.
Oh, it is 9:50.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, yeah.
Even if it's a little early, I think this might be a good stopping point.
Yeah, I think
that's
so
fair.
too.
That's fair. This is a good spot. We could probably finish up this trial next time around.
Yeah,
Probably.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Hell yeah.
maybe.
Should we
I
start
mean, I don't
early
know how
for
long
it?
it is, but
Maybe. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ah,
part.
fun times.
Okay. All right, Luna, get some sleep. Get some music going.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's
Us-
October.
It's no longer my birthday!
It's not Saps Day anymore. Hey, Nick,
no
Okay.
longer
act.
Saps Day.
Just want to get some music going.
Right.
All right. Yes, we saved.
Okay, cool.
All
What
right.
are we doing tomorrow?
Metopia!
Miitopia!
Utopia! Hell yeah, I look forward to it.
I am excited about that.
Mhm.
Me too. It's gonna be fun. We'll see you then.
All right.
See you then.
It was. What kind of soup was it?
What soup was this?
My birthday soup!
Oh, Saps Day soup.
Sam's
Sap's
birthday
Day
soup. All right.
No sapline soup.
Well, good night,
It was
everybody. See you
crime
tomorrow.
soup.
See you tomorrow for Metopia. Burn soup.
Bye bye.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.